May I get in, sir?
Yes, please. Come in. Have a seat, please.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Great. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on Saturday, 2nd of March at Cambridgeshire. The center number is BD 132133. The candidate is Zakia Sultana and the candidate number is 004766. The examiner is Shafiqul Islam and the examiner number is 433816. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name's Shafiqul Islam. Would you please tell me your full name?
My name is Zakia Sultana Jui.
And what should I call you?
You can address me by my first name, Zakia.
Alright, Zakia, can I see your identification, please?
Sure, here it is.
Thank you. Alright, thank you. Right, in the first part of the interview, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself.
Okay.
So let's talk about what do you do? Do you work or study?
I'm currently a student at Eden Mohila College, which affiliated to Dhaka University.
Great. And what subject you are studying there?
I'm studying in their physics. Actually, when I was a child, I always wanted to be a professor and also interested in that subject. So I chose physics for my bachelor degree.
Do you enjoy it?
Yes, of course. There are so many fundamentals law, and we have a lab class. There we practice so many practical things. So I enjoy it.
Great to hear. All right, let's talk about library.
Okay.
Okay, so how often do you go to a library?
I visit library regularly, typically once or twice a month. It's a peaceful place for me to explore new books and resources.
All right, when was the last time you went to a library?
I went to the library just 2 days ago. Actually, I need some reference material for my presentation. So I went there and spent a few hours there.
Great. Did you go to the library when you were a child?
I used to go to library when I was a child. There was a place where I can explore new books and study spaces, and I attended storytelling session and engage in literary events.
All right. So how popular are libraries in your country?
Libraries are quite popular in my country. It contains culture and educational landscape, and many people, both young and old people, visit libraries to access new books and study spaces and attend storytelling attended a storytelling session and discover new books.
Great to hear. So let's move on to talk about music.
Okay.
All right. So how often do you listen to music?
I listen to music regularly because it has become an integral part of my daily life, and I find it enjoyable and relaxing.
Great. So what kind of music do you like the most?
I like any kind of music, but among them, the soft rock and meditational music are a bit more are more preferable for me because it set my mood perfectly, and I can enjoy those kind of music in any kind of environment and situation.
All right. When do you listen to music usually?
I usually listen to music when I get up early in the morning because it refresh my mind and I can start with a new.
All right. So what types of music are most popular in your country?
In my country, several types of music are popular, like hip hop and traditional music and rock song. Actually, it depends on own personal preference and situation and mood.
Great to hear. All right, so now let's move on to the second part of your speaking test.
Okay.
And in this part of the speaking test, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. All right.
All right.
So you have 1 minute to plan what you are going to say and you can make notes if you wish.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Here's your pencil and a piece of paper, and this is your topic. All right, so I'd like you to describe a present or gift someone gave you that you really liked.
Okay.
Okay, you can start making notes. All right, Zakia, your time's up. You should stop writing. Okay, so now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this. So don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when time's up. Okay, so could you please start speaking now?
I'm going to talk about a present that I received from my best friend named Margia. It was a homemade photo album. It's quite unique from other present. She gave it to me on my birthday party to cherish and capture our old memories. She gave it to me because she understand that how valuable memories we spend together, and she just wanted to make it quite special and meaningful for both of us and our old memories. I like it very much because it's quite unique idea to present someone, and it's quite special for me also. My all of my family members and friends appreciate her ideas because he puts on special features like she wrote down comments on the on each photos, and she tried to express her feelings in that photos, and they actually want. There have a lots of photos that I missed up from my phone. She arranged all the photos from other friends, so I like it very much. Actually, I'm very proud of my friend because nowadays we can't find this kind of friends who are valued our emotion and happiness. When I realized all the effort she puts on me, I became emotional actually, and I instantly hug her tightly, and I smile put on my face, and I really grateful to you to him because she gave me this kind of valuable present.
All right, thank you. Your time's up. Now, you've been telling me about a present or gift someone gave you that you really liked, isn't it? All
Yeah.
right, so now in the final 5 minutes of this test, I'd like to ask you some more general questions that are related to this. All right,
All right.
so let's talk about gift giving and receiving customs.
Okay.
Okay, so do you enjoy giving and receiving gifts?
Yes, I prefer both receiving and giving gifts because it's the best way to express love, appreciation, and thoughtfulness towards each other. Receiving gifts makes me feel valued and special. Besides, giving gifts brings allows me to bring joy to others.
All right, great. So who usually gives you gifts?
I received gifts several types of individual like my friends, family members, and sometimes my colleagues or classmates. Actually, they are the only one who knows me well and understand my personal preference.
Great. So who do you give gifts to?
I give gifts to my family members, friends, and sometimes I try to give gifts to my teachers and mentors because they made a positive impact on my life, and they deserve this. And I also give gifts on a special occasion like wedding ceremony, anniversaries, birthday parties, and so forth.
Great. In your country, when do people usually give gifts?
They prefer special occasion like anniversaries, wedding ceremony, birthday parties, and so forth. Those are times of togetherness and happiness. So they try to be a memorable time in that time to by exchanging gifts.
Great. So what kind of gifts do they give usually?
Common items include accessories, clothing, chocolate, flowers, and so forth. Actually, it depends on occasion and personal preference of the recipient.
Very great. So do you think gift giving customs are different now than they were in the past? And if it is so, how?
In the past, people used to spend a lot of time on thinking about the present, and they try to give gifts that would be more useful for the recipient. But nowadays people try to buy gifts in a short in a less money. And they sometimes prefer to give voucher or money to the recipient. By this they can buy brought anything from their personal preference.
Great. So do you think they will change in the future and how?
Yes, I think so, because our preference and choices has been um, changeable. So in future they will prefer the digital technologies, and that will be more useful if someone gave them digital gifts like video players and laptops and digital watch and so forth.
Lovely. Thank you very much. That's the end of your speaking test.